Welcome, big match tonight. Everything on the line. Let's get into the team lineup straight away. So it's Raya, it's Mosquera, Saliba, Gabriel, and Calafiori. It's then Royce, Weza, Odegaard, Saka, Havertz, Trossard, Stobbs, Kepa, Nkape, Jesus, Martinelli, Gyökeres, Madueke, Zubimendi, and Lewis Skelly. Are we happy with that lineup? Is that you happy with there? Evening, Hente, here we go again. Nice to see thousands and thousands of Arsenal supporters welcoming your team to Emirates. Evening, Des, Richard, Hente, and Shima, Brian, Mr. Tom, Jackie and Brian from Barbados, my other friends from worldwide and the Emirates. I will not be going tonight due to overnight illness. Sorry to hear that, Emerson. I was I'm very sorry that you were ill last night. Hope you get better soon. The stepson had one yesterday, like a 24-hour bug. It's going about, I believe. You're happy with that, Emerson? Hi, Mark. Thank you for being in the chat. So, let's look at it. So, what are your guys? Like, what are the musts for you? Emerson says hi, Mark. I mean, for me, first thing is that the crowd is like it was against Atletico Madrid. I think you all know how I feel about what I expect from the team. It's what I expect every week, every game. I mean, this should be a win. All the stats suggest it's an Arsenal win. 15 wins in the last 20 games, 4 draws, 1 loss. So, but Odegaard for you? You expect it? Want him to have a big game? That's fair enough. I'd expect that. I mean, I was expecting what I was looking for. Emerson. I was looking to. Do you expect us to have a high intensity, high pressing game and to go for the throat from the start and just boom, 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 boom? As far as I'm concerned at the moment, Mark, no. I'll just double check. So, but otherwise it was, and it doesn't look like it. So, Yes, I'm all on my lonesome. Des is working, as you know, and it's Brian's working as well. So, and Emerson is obviously ill. So we'll try. Well, Hente, hope you enjoy Budapest. If you can go to the Buda region, it is absolutely wonderful. If you can include a bit of a sightseeing tour up there, Buda Castle, absolutely excellent. Hopefully it's a fantastic evening in Budapest for you. Hente, are you actually at the because if you are, I will be there. So I will make a so it'd be a shame not to have you on, but I hope you enjoy your time. And if it is the parade, if that's on, I'll definitely meet up. Well, I'll be meet up with everyone that's at the parade, but I will be going on the 31st. But I mean, I'm quite looking forward to this match tonight. I mean, we need just to relax and thank you, Mark, for jumping on. I appreciate it, mate.
No worries. Could you hear me okay, bro? I'm on my phone rather than my laptop.
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly, mate.
Yeah, I'll stay on with you just before kick-off, mate, if that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. And I mean, you happy with this lineup?
I'm a bit shocked, Richard. Right, I'm in two minds at this moment with the lineup. One, you've got two players that are in massive form in Gyökeres and MLS, and there's actually a couple of points to this, but they've been dropped out the side. And then I'm looking at like the Champions League final as well. You maybe need to build up like relationships. And for me, MLS has only played a handful of games with Calafiori behind them on the left-hand side. So you need to build up a rapport, Richard, if that makes sense. The leading into that Champions League final, and he's taken that away. But it's not down to a midweek game, Richard. So it's like it really has my head thinking. But then to justify what Arteta has done, it's extremely attacking. So I'm thinking Arteta's saying, Burnley, we're going for it, and we're ready to score 5 or 6. And I think that's what he's trying to do, just in case we do draw against Palace on the last day of the season.
Yeah, I was looking at that, and I was thinking, is this because you think Burnley will maybe be a little harder to break down, and you want to get as much creativity in there to break them down and get your chances? I mean, the Havertz is an interesting one over Gyökeres, but again, he's got the ability to hold the ball up and drag players out of position where maybe Gyökeres doesn't do that. He's more of a try and drag them the other way.
Yeah, no, I see that, Richard. I'm like
yeah.
Yeah, I was just going to say, up against low blocks, how Gyökeres could be, because he doesn't get the space, he's more a transition player than low blocks. So maybe you're right, maybe that is the reason, and it's to create more space and then have the likes of Eze and Odegaard behind, who are creative players to do their thing. So, yeah, this will be a headache for Burnley tonight, in my opinion, because they can't really double up on Saka when you've got Odegaard sitting there, and you're going to have Eze pushing forward as well. Because let's face it, we're not going to be playing a double pivot tonight, Richard. It's so it's very attack minded. So I can see why he's doing it, and yeah, I can see why he's doing it, Richard. But I was a bit shocked with it. And Calafiori, as well, Richard, he's an extremely attacking left back. He's the only left back in the Premier League that I know gets caught offside. He's like he turns into a centre forward at times. So yeah, it's very attack minded, and yeah, then fair play to Arteta for doing it. And let's hope it works, Richard. And we come away with a high scoring game and build that goal difference up going into the final game of the season and really put pressure on Man City tomorrow. And that is the main thing. Put down that gauntlet. City, if you don't win, we win the Premier League.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, isn't it? It doesn't matter how many we score tonight. It's just get the 3 points on the board first. And make City have to play, and I think we're pretty much quite fortunate that Bournemouth could finish as high as, if they win tomorrow, they have a possibility of finishing fifth, sixth.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
and this is why I said on Wednesday when Villa play Freiburg, I'd like Freiburg to win, because it means Villa on the last day have to play to maintain their Champions League spot.
Yeah. But do they not play? But the thing is, they play Freiburg on after the last game of the season, mate.
No, they play Freiburg Wednesday.
But this week,
the 20th of May.
Is that right? I didn't know. I thought it was following.
No, because the Conference League is the they couldn't get all 3 games in that last week.
All right, I didn't realise that. I thought one of the finals was on the Wednesday, one was on the Thursday, and then also on the Saturday.
The Conference League is the Thursday, but that's the Thursday after the league's finished.
So the Europa League's actually in 2 days' time then, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Well, I'll be wishing for that as well. I didn't realise that. I thought it was the following week.
Yeah, neither did I, but I actually looked it up today on the train on the way home from the holiday, so.
Right, okay. But that makes sense. I'll be wishing for the same as well. So Villa actually do have something to play for on that final game of the season.
Thank you, Ange. And let me know if you managed to get on my Sky Go, Ange, because I know I know everyone couldn't when, because I hadn't paid my bill, because I was using that bill money to have my holiday, but it's been paid today, so hopefully you should be able to get back on and watch the match as well. So, but yeah, Mark. So I mean, going back just a little way to the West Ham game. I mean, a lot of controversy there and a lot of outrage. I mean, in the end, they got to the right decision, and I can understand the frustration within the time it took to get to that decision. However, they were looking at several incidences. Were you happy with the way that panned out, the time it took, the decisions? They got looked at and what they.
Yeah, 100%, Richard. I was happy with the time they took because for me personally, I think that if VAR had got that decision wrong, the consequences were too high. So, like, and I'm sure we've all read that and heard that online, but, like, the consequences are too high. West Ham looked like they're going to get relegated, and Arsenal looked like they're going to win the Premier League. So, the consequences of a wrong decision was there. What I would say, he ended up giving the foul against Rhea, but the first foul that actually got committed was against Havertz. So, like, Bihari came out and said the very first foul was against Havertz. So, for that reason, we're going to chop the goal off. Then I think I would have probably put water on the fire.
Yeah, I mean that would be my is a question I was going to ask next, because we heard Kavanagh say the one on Trossard and was irrelevant, and the one on Royce on Mavropanos came after the Raya foul. My question is: do PGMO next season need to clamp down on the in the box? We see it every week. It's never given, and some of them are really blatant and should be given.
100%, Richard.
Where do we set that threshold?
I think, Richard, 100%. I think that, like, this stuff, it should be stopped. It's a rugby match in the box these days. Like, I mean, I'm watching it. It's not even inside the box, Richard. I'm actually watching even more and more players are doing it just before a player goes to make a pass in the midfield, or a player going to shoot. They call it pressure, but they're getting burst off the ball, and it's some are given and some's not. So I'm like, I don't want football to come to a no contact sport, but it is getting pretty ridiculous. It's like a rugby match in the box these days. And do you know, the thing is as well, I think that penalty should be awarded. See, if a defender is not even looking at the ball and their job is just to manhandle a player, and Declan Rice done that in that incident at West Ham, a penalty should be given for it, Richard. And we need to start more down on it. It's getting beyond a joke.
Yeah, and I mean, carrying on with that, there was a couple in the City game with Kushanoff bringing down a player again.
Yeah.
And they called it shoulder to shoulder. Replay show it was nowhere near shoulder to shoulder. And again, he did that with us in our game. He balked at. Does there need to be more consistency in those type of fouls and the way they're?
Yeah, Richard, I think that's a key point, isn't it? It is consistency. But however, I think the grappling going on in the box has just got beyond it. It's got beyond it for me. But personally, consistency is like a massive thing. Now, Richard, you were on holiday, obviously.
Oh.
Sorry, you were on holiday. I don't know if you got the opportunity to watch the Man United game yesterday, and the ball deflects off Mbeumo's hip, and then he almost catches it in between his arm and his body to control it, and he's clearly controlling it. And then Cunha scores. VAR bring the referee back to VAR and to the monitor to have a look at it. He comes out and says that it was an accidental handball. It's like these rules need to be made clear, Richard. It's VAR is failing.
I did see it, and the initial contact is accidental. It's whether the amount of time it stays between his body and arm is then a conscious effort, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. But
I think that's a subjective call. I was happy with that, given as an accidental handball, as actually his shot was saved. If he'd scored from it, I think there's I'd have more of an issue with it.
Richard, you know something? See, when the ball flicks off of someone's hip, you're not controlling that ball. You can't control the ball with your hip. So therefore, if he doesn't catch a ball in between his arm and his body and control it, then Cunha doesn't get the opportunity to score. So for me,
I see that point of view as well. It's just that was the arm in an unnatural position, or was it just one of those fluke moments where you know, a bit like in basketball where a player puts it up in the hoop and it gets stuck between the backboard and the hoop.
Yeah.
Was it one of those moments? I don't know. No, I felt at the time when I watched it, I'd have given him the benefit of the doubt and say it's just one of those moments that couldn't be helped and was all accidental. But again, you'd love more explanation, wouldn't you? And hopefully Howard Webb will come out on Mic'd Up and we'll get a detailed explanation and a breakdown of that decision in total.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very difficult for a ref on the field at the moment to spot things, and that's why VAR's there to help them out. But you'd like it to flow a lot more and be a lot more transparent. I'd like to hear the whole, what we see on Mic'd Up, I'd like to hear on the pitch and see, so the crowd can hear these conversations and everything is 100% more transparent. And I suppose that comes down to the governing body as well.
No, 100%, Richard. But I could give you a couple of examples of non-consistency. Last season, we conceded a penalty when the ball was deflected up. Saliba got the faintest of touches on it with his head, but then he headers the attacking player, and a penalty was given against Arsenal. This season, I watched Chelsea against Nottingham Forest, and I watched Sanchez didn't even get a touch on the ball when he headed Morgan's White in the back of the head, knocked him. No, sorry, actually in front it was a total head clash, and Morgan's face was in some mess. No penalty given.
Yeah,
So it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The extremes, Richard.
Yeah. I mean, you're talking about penalties and that. I mean, we were in for a record tonight, but it's quite weird that we won't have conceded. If we don't concede tonight, we will go on the whole season at home without conceding a penalty or having a player sent off.
Wow.
Yeah. And no team has ever done that. Liverpool were the closest a couple of seasons ago, but they got a player sent off in in like the second or third to last game.
Oh, you've not gave us a kiss of death, Richard.
No, yeah, I'm hoping so too. But it's one of those weird records that. We got a new OSA top 5W. Love you too. The impact of Modu and let's have a look. Because I can't see the impact of Modu, and I have a good night out. Thank you, and I hope you have a good evening and enjoy it yourself. Trophies galore, and we got another one. Ange relying on you guys for commentary as I can't watch the game. Sorry about that, Ange. I don't know what's happening. Nothing's changed other than the things. So. But yeah, I mean, talking of players tonight. Who are you looking for to in this game to have to be step up and have sorry about that. What I was saying, Mark, was out of the players on the pitch tonight do start, who needs to have a top performance, and who do you need to come off the bench and make a mark?
Well, I think there's two for me, two players, and I touched on them earlier, but I think Eze, and I'm not picking on Eze before the chat goes for me, but I think in the last couple of games he's not been up to his usual standards, if I say it that way. So that for me is a massive one. And the second one, obviously, Havertz instead of Gyökeres. I get the take, and what you've made a brilliant point on that Richard, Havertz is more likely to create space and also hold the ball up, etc., if need be. So, yeah, they two are the two players. Coming off the bench, it would definitely be Miles and also Gyökeres for the two players.
Yeah. And did you, keeping with sort of the team, did you see the Iker Casillas' comments about the Spanish coach should be sacked because he chooses Unai Simon over Raya, and he can't understand why when Raya's the form keeper in the world?
No, I didn't see that, but yeah. Do you know what, David Raya, I've been watching a lot on him, and there's an argument, and it could be recency bias comes into it, because people do tend to forget what happens in the first part of the season, etc. But at the moment, you're getting player of the season. I'm not even talking player of the year for Arsenal. I'm talking player of the season across the Premier League. David Raya should be in that conversation, and quite rightly so, Richard. Third year in a row of having the Golden Glove. Honestly, unbelievable goalkeeper, and he saved us, and you do need your goalkeepers to do that, but he's gave us maybe 10, 12 points this season. Yes. 10, 12 points, so we could have lost the Premier League if we didn't have him. So, sorry. For me, again, and I would even say for tonight, I do believe foreign players should be in sides. I don't think that the manager should just say, you're tried and trusted, and that's what we're going to do. Foreign players should be in the side, for me. So,
that's fair enough. Also, this season, he's equalled Schmeichel in the number of clean sheets in 18, and if he gets another 2, he will be clear of that record.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think it was, I can't remember the season that Schmeichel got 18 in a. I'll double check it for you now while I'm here. I'll be quite quick.
Yeah, Schmeichel was a top goalkeeper, but however, he's some of the things that he's coming out with just now, he should be sacked from punditry because he's absolutely useless.
Yeah, again, is that because he played for United.
Yeah, but no, see, when he was at Man United, Richard, I actually stayed down there. I'd moved into Rochdale. I lived in Rochdale. And I remember Man United winning the treble, last game of the season. They won the Premier League against Tottenham 2-1. Tottenham went 1-0 up. If they had dropped points, Arsenal would have won the league. And then 3 days later or 4 days later, they go to the Champions League against Bayern Munich and win. So it's nothing against any of that. I just think at this moment in time, he's speaking through Man City glasses.
Yeah, here it is. The last time a goalkeeper won Premier League Player of the Season was 95-96.
Yeah, and that was Schmeichel, wasn't it? Yeah. So
it was Schmeichel. He conceded 30 goals, had 18 clean sheets in 36 games. This season, Raya's conceded 26 goals, 18 clean sheets in 36 games.
Yeah, it's mental, mate.
Yeah. So So the argument is, should Raya be up for Player of the Season?
But he should be, Richard. But however, Richard, I do need to say, because of like what podcasts we're on, I do need to say there's a certain individual that stays in America that still doesn't rate him. And he needs to get his head absolutely sorted out. So if you're listening, Yank, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. And in 94-95, Schmeichel had 20 clean sheets in the season.
Right, so Ray could actually equal that then.
Yeah, but Raya could equal that this season if he gets 2 clean sheets in the next 2 games, which are very possible, isn't it? Especially
yeah. Do you know what's actually, it's actually funny, because see, when you see the sports writers Player of the Year, Fernandes has got it out of Man United, obviously, because of the assists. See, when Mesut Ozil done that, he didn't get it that year.
No, I know. I mean, and he again. I mean, it seems to be a popularity contest rather than based off actual.
Yeah.
Driven by facts and reality. But Hente's not going for his usual 1-0.
Richard, I need to make a quick call. So can you give me 2 minutes, mate?
Yeah, of course I can, mate. Just
cheers, thank you.
When you're back on, let me know when you're jumping back on. All right.
Okay, thanks, mate.
So while Mark's gone, anyone else got a score prediction for tonight? I was going to go 3-0. Hente's gone 4-0. Emerson and Iosa's Colin. So I mean, Carragher's just talking about Player of the Year. Who would be your Player of the Year in chat? (3-1) Emerson. Take that, Emerson. I mean, any scoreline's good. I mean, I'm sure Arteta would prefer a clean sheet, and I like clean sheets, but win's the most important thing at the end of the day. So I mean, oh, nice. Hente's Player of the Year, Declan. Nice, Colin. 7-0. Love that. I mean, we'll see what happens from. I'm hoping to get sort of somewhere halfway between there at least. But it would be nice just to go out and have a goal fest a last home game of the season, wouldn't it? It'd be nice for the. And I mean, the club have said tonight that they're going to do the lap of honour and everything quite quickly after the match, because they realised fans have got to get home, and so what is your thoughts on this? I mean, this is down to Sky moving it to Monday Night Football. Is this fair on match paying fans, especially those away fans who come down from Burnley and use trains and public transport? That's fair enough, Ange. I mean, he is informed, but it's about what striker suits the team in front of you, and I think it's possibly that Havertz will drop deep and pull players out where Gyökeres wants to stretch the game the other way, and I don't necessarily think there will be much, because I think Fernandes, I think Burnley will sit a lot deeper tonight than so low blockers we always expect. So it'll be quite interesting. But it doesn't matter who's up front, they have to do the job. Assist or score. Be involved. So it's, I mean, that's quite an interesting team of the year from that they put up on Sky Sports. There's a few others I'd have, but I mean, there's quite a few Arsenal players in that, weren't there? So, but that's fair enough. I can understand that selection of Semenyo or Rice, Emerson. But I mean, I'm going into I think Rice would be my player of the season, but especially if he wins we win the league. No, if it's playing for the 31st, but they haven't given any firm details on it, which is a bit weird because it's the day after and a lot of fans won't be back from Budapest. They don't fly back to the Monday, but we shall see. And I would be very surprised if they don't. Oh yeah, O'Reilly's had a standout season this season, and he's got to be going to the World Cup as well for England. So yeah, I get that. I just think it's because Havertz will pull the Burnley centre backs about, and I think that's why he's gone for him. I'd like to see Gyökeres start, but I think it's horses for courses, and I think that's what he's done. He thinks Havertz will suit the style of game we want to play tonight, and the team we're playing tonight, rather than Gyökeres has done anything wrong. So, I mean, and with this game tonight is followed by two games tomorrow night, the Chelsea, Tottenham, and the City, Bournemouth. Any thoughts on that, people? I mean, I'm happy that Bournemouth need to win. It means it's not going to be a straight pushover for City, and even if and Bournemouth are a decent team even with the players they've lost. But I think the most important thing is we win tonight and we win on Sunday. Oh, I think I've just had a. Just messaging Jess. Mark said he'll jump back on that half time. He's got that phone call shaken. So, but But fair enough. Emerson he's saying Richard, the players will have chartered flight from Budapest to head back to Stansted, and they will stay at Sopwell House and St Albans. So, I mean, we're heading closer to that kick-off time. Do you want to see a fast tempo start and get the keep the pinned in and just attack after attack? Just getting my daughter to bring me a drink down. So, I mean, having a look at some of these players, especially some of these on the bench, who do you think is their last home game for Arsenal? Or at least being in an Arsenal shirt if they don't get on the pitch. I love this. I love that. Those murals out on the outside. Oh, I like that. Pretty cool. Do you think Mascara right back will hinder our attacking threat down that right side? And that's why we've gone Odegaard and Eza. Zubimendi. You think he'll never play for Arsenal again, Colin? Interesting.
You can have the ball. I can't find anything else.
It's in the back bag in the fridge, but thank you. All right, thank you. Thank you, Emerson. He says the number 17 for Burnley will cause problems. Chiruna, French forward. Maybe I'll have a look at their team again. I'm just having a look at the. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll be interested to see what happens. I mean, it's quite an interesting Burnley selection and team, but we'll see. I expect. I believe we won, and I believe. I'll let you know. So it was. There was four. They've only started a few times together. Forest 3-0 home win. West Ham 2-0 home win. And Villa 2-1 away loss. And they were subbed after 45 minutes in that game. So that's the last time Villa won. Loss. I believe. I don't remember them starting too many others. I might have come on and been together. Hi, Mr. Tom. Leeds. Yeah. Safe Premier League football next year. And just one job to do. Left to do. And that's Sunday. You've got to relegate West Ham. He says, hello, Ange. I mean, it's not a bad place, 14th, is it? 47 points. You're close to a top half finish and well clear of the relegation places. So hopefully you'll relegate West Ham on Sunday. And what do you think of a lineup tonight? Yeah, it was a good result for you, wasn't it? And at the end of the day, Mr. Tom, besides little bits and pieces, I did think that Fark wouldn't have lasted a season, but and I was worried that he was my concern about you staying up because of his previous records with Norwich and that. It's just, I think he's very good Championship manager, but is he? I had my reservations about him cutting it at this level, but he's proved me wrong, and I'm glad about that. Yeah, I mean, Tuesday night is massive, both ends of the table, isn't it? City travel down to Bournemouth, and Tottenham travel to Chelsea. They don't have a particularly good thing there, and but they only need a point, really. I mean, I think if they get a point, even if West Ham win, the goal difference is too massive. Yeah, it would mean West Ham would have to beat you by 12 goals or better. Yeah, and I don't see that happening. so a draw tomorrow night would suit Tottenham down to a ground, but if they go for a draw, they could end up losing it. So, I mean, what are your hopes from next season, Mr. Tom? And to the Arsenal fans in here, what players would you like to see come in, and what players would you like to see leave? Oh, yeah, that'd be quite. I prefer this that the final days. It doesn't allow for match fixing, or does it really? It makes it harder to match fix. Yeah, I mean, but I have no love lost for Spurs. I I wouldn't want to miss the North London derby in the league. It's that's the thing. It's a local derby. It's a derby. And that thing. And my other thing is, to be honest, it's lawless. I hate. Look, the guy's got one of those faces. only a mother would love, but that's why I'd like to see West Ham go down over Tottenham. But I wouldn't lose any sleep if it was Tottenham that went down. But as I said, for me, if you had said it one or the other, I'd have to go for West Ham because I like the North London derby. I've got a sister-in-law who's a Spurs fan. How can I go to a Sunday dinner when there's no, if there's no North London derby? What's my excuse for going entering her house in an Arsenal top and winding her up? It wouldn't feel the same. Getting there. Oh, that sounds. The stadium sounds electric, and you're not even in there yet. I've got the sound on, but you ain't actually. I mean, so I'm expecting it to be electric all night, and I'm hoping that will help drive this team forward and for a quick start. Oh yeah, look at it. That's big. They're coming out onto the pitch, lining up. What I want to see from the crowd is what we saw against Atletico Madrid from it, and I'm hoping that we'll do that. I mean, the team has to do their part. Pace, power, precision. So close, aren't we? Can we get it over the line? But I mean, I'm also just glad to be in this position to be able to be so many teams that never get to be in this position. But I would love to see us lift at least one more league title in my lifetime. I've seen a few, but and it could. I mean, if the unthinkable did happen and City dropped points at Bournemouth, it'd be we'd win it at the Emirates. We'd have won it at the Emirates, which is we've won it at away grounds quite a few times. Winning it at home would be nice. Well, I wouldn't mind winning at a Selhurst Park either. That'd be quite nice to add to the list. Here comes the song. We need a trophy for this stadium, don't we? Evening, John. Yeah, can't count our chickens. We got to be professional and get the job done. Well, that banner says it all. 3 games to make history. And that's right. Make yourself legends. Burnley to kick off. Burnley kick off straight back to the keeper. Long diagonal. Gabriel gets it. Saka gets the second. Odegaard over the top. A little bit of chaotic and opening seconds, but Burnley are going to try and make it that way, aren't they? Nice by Silly, but Rice can only but not deflect it into the path of a Burnley player. Burnley coming forward. Oops. Saka tackle back, giving Burnley a corner, but nice. Burnley are starting brightly. That's good because that let them. Because if they're going to be over, if they're going to attack and come. Jaden Anthony with a corner kick. Short, but Havertz was alive to it. And he was awake to that trick. Yeah, that's I don't know. I'm not sure that it was that close, Emerson, but it was a shot. I'll have a look on the replay. No, it's not. It's always going wide. I don't think even Ray really had to. Ball long, but we just need to settle a bit. Oh, nice. Odegaard with the ball. Rice with it now. Odegaard. As a out to Saka, down to Mascara. As a nice back out to Saka into Odegaard. Havertz. Oh, corner to us. Oh no, throw into us. To Havertz. Another throw in. Trossard with the ball. To Rice. Out to Mascara. Rice. Gabriel. Trossard. Out to Calafiori. Trossard. Mascara. A lot of passing around. I like the fact that Burnley are pressing. Oh, unlucky by Saka. Nice. Oh, nice. Oh, good idea. Poor goal kick. Nice quick start. Long ball, but flip ball over to top to Burnley. Maybe not, but Saka was in the middle, so. And I prefer to have Saka in the middle. He's finishing. I think he's quite good, but we'll see how that plays out, Colin. I understand the concern there, but a nice idea towards Trossard. Oh, nice. I can't keep it in. It was a nice idea by Odegaard there. But I'm sure if Arteta isn't happy, he'll change it. Fury to Rice. I mean, to be honest, Burnley aren't sitting that deep, are they? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we've got to speed the ball up a little bit, but we'll see if that changes. I think Arteta will be asking for more tempo, but you've also got to make sure you get the nice, but Eze will collect that. Take the foul. A silly foul. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the pass backwards. Too many touches, yeah. As long as the face of on the ball is on the ball, that's what I'd be looking for. Colin. Ideal position. Oh no. Oh, Gabriel. Oh, nearly a chance out of nothing here, but not bad so far. I mean, early doors, we seem to have settled a bit better now. Burnley had the early. Nice by defending by Calafiori. Oh, lovely by Eze. Oh. But we're going to take the throw. Maybe, yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, we know that Burnley like it rough, but no, it wasn't smart. But he's just got to understand what that. Oh, nice food. Oh, oh, nice by Saka, and that's good defending. But corner. So listen. Interesting that it was short, but oh, nice. Oh, Havertz. Oh, clever play, though. Come. Amazon package. Oh, get everything in this Watchalong. Oh, nice. Eze to Trossard. Trossard, go Trossard. Oh! That was close. I think the last 5 minutes have been off. Good. Yes, Emerson, thank you. Oh, nice. Oh. Okay. Oh. Saka on his heels. I thought it was another good idea. It's just unfortunate that Havertz and Saka are on their heels. Yeah, Mr. Thomas, it's poor, isn't it? How you doing and recovery and everything? All good? But I like the fact that Burnley aren't just sitting there and allowing us for 90 minutes there. When they get a chance, they're coming forward. It means that we have to, we can open them up occasionally. No, that's fair enough. It's getting used to the new you sort of thing, isn't it? Yeah, but apparently number 19's a little bit spiky. He likes to. He's one of those that likes to a disruptor and a mischief maker. Sort of what I do in the game, wind up the opposition. Not for a push, John. It's not enough to send him off, but maybe he should have been on the yellow. I think he was lucky not to be on the yellow, but. Ooh, that's a. Oh, nice by Ezra and Odegaard there. Nice by Saka. Oh, some nice play. Just that last ball at the moment. Yeah, I know that with my condition, fatigue is a massive thing, but I think you'll find there will be days that it's better than others, and that's frustrating. You'll think one day, oh, today's great, and none of others you think why is it today I'm like that and I wasn't yesterday, and that probably is the hardest thing to get your head round. It is for me even now, and I'm like 5-6 years into my journey. I mean, it's sort of nearly halfway through the first half, doing all right, and can Saka keep that in? And I mean, Burnley have been industrious. That's the thing. I mean, they've worked hard, but we have opened them up on a few occasions. Just not last pass, last shot, been unlucky or not accurate enough, maybe, and that would be. And maybe we haven't tested the Burnley keeper enough. That's me. I can check on the below stats now. Nice. Give it to her. Oh! And 4 shots, I mean, none on target. Maybe is the biggest problem there. You got to get a shot on target and start testing the keeper. Good idea again, Cole. Execution you can complain about, but in such a tight area, it's but we have caused some problems, and we have looked like getting something. Nice boy. Oh, nice. Back to Saliba. Into Odegaard. To Mascara. To Odegaard. Oh, nice idea. But not quite me. Oh, nice. Lovely by Calafiori in the middle of the park. But we're pulling them about. So yeah, possibly. That bit, I can understand some frustration. Oh, nice by us. Oh, Yeah, well, but they're the positions, they're the times you've got to be careful. Royce just gets bypassed there. Oh, no. Nice by Saka. I'm just looking at that, and yeah, it's about time. Yeah, that was definitely that card and definitely. Des is down. Des is at work, John. It's my Monday. Works Mondays, unfortunately. So Mark was in early on, giving me back up because he was the only one available. So, and he'll be back on at half time while I go away. So, hopefully, but yeah, he knows he will do, mate. He's looking to come down, maybe when the season starts. He can't do, but we'll arrange it. Meet up, have a drink. Nice ball. Oh, nice ball. Can Havertz keep it in? Oh, oh, lovely shot by Eze. Just not. Uh, Brian's working too. Unfortunately, Colin. He's a. Yeah, yeah. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Now take your man on his. There's two of them, man. Get your back up. Get your back. Nice ball in. Oh, oh. Odegaard. Oh, back to sensible. Some quick, nice little quick balls in there. Again, we're not that far from getting that opener. It's we just got to be good with it. Go Kai. Take the corner. Good idea. Did the right thing here. Drove. No one closed him down. Took the shot. Trossard should be banking on that. Yeah, but there's a Trossard, Saka, Mosquera. Yeah, what are you thinking so far? I mean, yeah. So I mean, I think we. Mascara, just get that back to yeah. A lot of attacking intent. Maybe not brave enough. I don't know if we're looking for a perfect goal, but I think with the way Burnley play so deep, you do have to be almost perfect. And I don't listen to the commentary of, especially when it's nice, oh because that wasn't nice penalty surely. I'd like to see that. I think they will have looked at it, but I don't know. We won't know until. He touches it. Oh, that is crap. Saka has no. What can Saka do with his legs? Oh, deflection. Yeah, lovely play. Yeah, good defender in number 8. Thank you, Emerson. We'll see who scored. Can you tell us? We are 1-0 up, Emerson. It's Hot Kai, King Kai. Yeah. Set piece again to get start that scoring. What we love. Settle the nerves. Burnley corner. So I mean, yeah, nice. Bogeyatch. Yeah, I mean, we'll have a look at the stats again on 8 shots, 3 shots off target, 2 shots on target, 3 block shots. Oh, nice again. And oh, lovely. Oh, good idea again. Mm. Mm. Oh, nice. Oh, so close. Oh, oh no, no. Oh, lovely. Oh, handball. Yeah, 2 minutes added. Emerson, thank you. No, I was too close, but we'll take it going into the second half, won't we? Nice. Just slow it down, calm it down. All we got to do is get to the last, get to half time. I think we're going to break, toilet break, lunch break, drink break. Yeah, that may be a little thing, but we'll take that. We'll take a one that. Yeah, it can't be much. This just looks like the last attack, to be honest. Yeah, that's it. Half time. I'm just going to the loo and then we'll come back and for all the abuse that Havertz and that Saka had this season, they've come up with a good set. Yeah, so I'm back. Hoping you. So, thoughts on that first half? I'll bring the stats up and I'll go through them while you tell me what you actually think. I mean, personally, I know Colin was a little frustrated with parts of that, but 72% possession. I don't really like XG, but 0.64, 9 shots, 2 on target, 21 touches in their box to their 6 to ours. They've had no shots on target. They've had 3 shots. We've missed 1 big chance. They've had no big chances. We've had 90% pass accuracy, 292 to 86, with 70% pass accuracy for them. 3 corners apiece. They've got a yellow card. 325 passes to 1, 2, 3. 103 in our half to their 53, 189 to their 33, 59%, 55% accurate long balls with 11 to their 9, 1 accurate cross, they've had 3, 21 touches to their 6, as I said. So duels, 21 duels, 1 to their 17, 14 to 12, 54 to 46%, 7 aerial guns, 58% to their 5, 42%, 2 successful dribbles, 40% to 20, where 1, 20%. We've had 5 tackles, they've had 10, we've had 1 interception, they've had 3, we've had 1 block, they've had 3, we've had 4 clearances, they've had 12, their keeper's made 1 save, Rayner's made none. So, I mean, it pretty much tells what I've seen. I don't know. Got there in the end, Dan Ches, and sounds like it's time for some subs. I don't know, Andrew. I mean, I'm happy with the way it went. It just needs to be a bit more accuracy and maybe a little bit more pace on the ball in certain times. And we got that towards the end of the half. And if not for some blocks and some maybe just overhit final balls or a shot just going wide or being blocked, we could be more up. But we've pulled Burnley apart, left, right, and centre. Is one goal enough? Maybe not. But we do back our. We've got a solid defence, so it's. But I would like to see us get a few more tonight and just thing. But the most important thing is those 3 points, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. City now have to win tomorrow, and that puts real pressure on the team, knowing you've got to win. I mean, we're so close. Just having an interview with Odegaard at half time, which is I'm not sure I like this. Sounds like you used to watch High School Musical. But no, Colin, you happy with this so far, John, and whoever else is in the chat? Get just message. Get in, mate. 60 million down the drain. Kai scores again. So, well, yeah, I agree. It's not too slow. I'm not sure whether it's not brave enough. Sometimes I think if you slow it down, you bring. But I agree. It's at times it was too slow and ponderous. I mean, I know people will ask if I'm going to do if we're going to do a hate along tomorrow, but I haven't all season, and I don't tend to start now because we'll let things lie as they are, and at the end of the day, we have to do the job on Sunday and beat Palace. That's what I believe. Yeah, I think the goal will settle us and take away some of the nerves and the edginess. And now it's about being professional and getting the job done, isn't it? Finished, over the line. Just talking to my daughter quickly about a few bits. Colin saying Odegaard is spinning circles too much. They could put fence posts where he's playing with the ball. Fair enough, Colin. Again, I mean, he's had a lot of touches on the ball, and I'd like to see his actual heat map for the game. I'll see if I can. I don't know if I can get it up on. I can get it up on the screen, but I don't know if I can share because it's a different computer. So I don't know how that would work. And I haven't got my WhatsApp on this one at the moment. I'd have to re-sign in. I mean, most of these touches have been in that right 8, about 20 yards out. Very few in his half, and quite a bit in that central left 8 as well. He's had 55 touches. One chance created, one block shot. One touch in the opponent box, 10 passes and accurate long balls, 1. He's only had 1 ground duel, which he didn't win. I mean, so maybe a little bit more, but when you've got an 88% pass accuracy as well, I mean, I think. I mean, we'll have a look at. I mean, Kai Havertz is heat map. See, he's quite a lot down that right, but he's a bit everywhere, even in our own. So, 1 goal, 76% accurate passes, 1 chance created, 1 shot on target, 1 shot off target, 1 block shot. Shot accuracy 50%. 1 defensive contribution, which we know he put it out to 26 touches, 6 in the opponent's box. Yeah, he is in there in the middle third, Cole Odegaard, and it's that sort of from the halfway line down to the edge of the 18-yard box. He's had most of his contributions. He's most heavily involved. They have him as a 7 on this, which puts him up there with better performance. Only I mean, David Rayas are our lowest rated, and Mascara are our 2 lowest rated players. No, I think that's because Rayas had very little to do. But we've kept the pressure on, and that pressure eventually told. Whether we, and you've got to think there was a pass there, but Saka, there was a foul on Saka, should have been a penalty, I think. And then there was the one that the ball deflected off between him and Saka, but the ball deflected and didn't fall to Odegaard. He was in front of goal. He had that shot that was blocked in the centre of the goal. I get the frustration with him, and I get that you'd like a little bit more sometimes, but I mean, it would be interesting to see. I mean, I get it. I mean, I grew up on Bergkamp and others, but sometimes just consistency and repetition can do just as much. Maybe Pep thinks breaking the news now might galvanise City on to, I don't know. Oh, unlucky. Good idea, but yeah, but again, that's putting the ball short in the corner isn't on the players. That's a coach thing. That's trying. They obviously think that's a way of opening. Variation will open Burnley up, and it works because when we did put a ball in for a corner, we scored from it. I mean, at the moment, we are in a place we want to be. Everything's in our hands. We've got to keep it that way. And then we could be celebrating next week, couldn't we? I mean, that's what we just have to finish the job. We don't rely on Bournemouth. We don't rely on Villa. We do go and do the job ourselves. I mean, that's nice. Again, I mean, I'm hoping we won't see anything different from what we saw in the first half, except a bit more precision in that final third. And Burnley have been pressing. Well, winning is if we win, that's all we need to do. We don't have to worry about goal difference. Win here, win at Palace. How many goals you win by, how you win doesn't matter, does it? Oh. Maybe Colin, but we don't know what Jova and his team have seen that make them think that's a way to break Burnley down. And you can't knock Jova's his record since he's been at us as. Yeah, I'd like more free flowing football, but I also want the title, and I will take the title this season if that's the case. Get strengthened again in the summer and see how we play then. I'd like a Carvet Shelley, Aaron. Over. Yeah, he was all, the shot was already gone. I wouldn't. I'm not worried about an equaliser, no, Colin, because being defensively strong has been our it's been our forte, isn't it? What we don't need to do is sit back and defend for 90 minutes, but 45 minutes. We still have to play the way we did in the first half. Be sensible about it. Keep trying. Because I reckon there's more goals in this game if we keep going the way we are. Just keep plugging away. Keep plugging. A dangerous cross, but oh nice. Can we capitalise? Oh, lovely. Idea was good. Back to Rice. Oh, well done by Ezra. Crossbar, or was that a save? I'm sure the keeper got a touch on that. Yeah, it did. How was that not a corner? Oh, nice. This may be a bit where you get a bit annoyed, but it's a surprise to because not in the side tonight. But I'll take Dubravka's one of those keepers that denies you time and time again. And is annoying, so it's a plus for us, I suppose. Oh, nice. Oh, close. Oh, it's the back. Yeah, high wide, isn't it? You see that's. Well, what time are we thinking? Subs about 65 minutes. And I'm thinking maybe Skelly, maybe Madueke, maybe Jokeres and Martinelli. Oh, unlucky. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm quite happy with what I mean. It's a nice ball. Can Eze keep it? Oh, yeah, there was nothing on that too easy to be. Oh, Saka, side netting. Yeah, just offside by Havertz, but 61 minutes subs here. Go, that's fair enough. Yeah, I'm Gyökeres. I'd go. That's nice and easy for. Yeah, I think that's the. A bit loose by Kai there, but we should win the ball back. Yeah, that should be a card. That's yeah, good idea for offside. Yeah. I'll probably get nervous about 85, 88 minutes goal. If it's still 1-0 win. That's nice. Nice Emerson at 70. Emerson says 70 for subs, but it looks like we're getting that way out, doesn't it? I mean, that's a nice idea, just over hit. How about everyone else? You comfortable at the moment? Oh, nice idea. So, I mean, I don't think Burnley have had many chances apart from that. If it's half, apart from that, 2 shots. It's half, still no shots on target. We've only had 3. I mean, maybe we've just. Yeah, I do. Yeah, that was a cynical one by Kai. I mean, that was it. But he gets the ball, but I suppose it's the way he gets the ball. Jane Babber, well, from Facebook. Nice to see where people are watching us from. Evening, Bry. Yeah, it was careless, but yeah, ridiculous. Yeah, he might get himself a red. I think that's a red too. He'll be lucky. I think he's very lucky. I think that's very lucky. Yeah, that's scared to be a red card. There's no way that's not a red card. I'd be fuming if that was one of our players that had tackled like that. I think, I mean, maybe just the lack of force in the is maybe what saved him. No, he didn't get sent off by. It stayed a yellow. It should have been a red, but I think. Well, you want to jump on with me for the last 11 minutes, or are you still at work and you're just listening at work? Havertz and Zubi coming on. Oh, and Lewis Skelly as well. Oh, okay, bro. That's fair enough. So we're doing all right. Well, I mean, Nkapia, yeah. I thought Zubimendi was coming on for a minute as well. Eze coming off, which I'm not surprised. He's probably. I don't think Eze's been as involved as Odegaard, and that's probably why he's come off. Could be favourites, I suppose. I mean, it just which way you look at it, it's a subjective. My opinion is that Eze's been the less effective of the two. As I said, I didn't see him as being more dangerous, but that's fair enough. I mean, it's we both, everyone sees it differently. And as long as we win this game, it doesn't matter, does it? Too long, but down. Oh, Chouameni did it down. Counter, all right. He's won one of 3 ground duels. So he has won one today, but he's usually a lot better. He's rated a 7, as I said. I mean, it's a cold spring evening. Nice. Yeah, free kick specialist. That was obvious, I think. Go, Yock. He catches him. He definitely. I mean, he catches Jokeres. He hasn't got the ball. Maybe if Jokeres had control of the ball. Through balls. Completed passes. I think I said that earlier. It's quite high. %, 88% accurate passes, 63 out of 72, only 9 inaccurate. That could be Reyes. Emerson's saying Downman's warming up, maybe, and maybe a last home game of the season. Put Saka in the middle, or you take Odegaard off and put Downman in the middle. They don't do through balls, they do chances created. One chance created, one block shot. Just one chance created. But again, I mean, yeah, definitely sensible there. Yeah, just get the ball up the pitch. And yeah, I mean, oh, nice by Rice. As I. Let's have a look. Is a one chance created. Two shots on target, one shot off target. 47 touches. He had won a few more ground duels, but he didn't. I'm just looking at his everything else along there. 89% pass accuracy. Well done by Jokeres there. But again, maybe the problem is the forward players, not the attackers and the wingers when you're trying to create chances. Now you can get nervous because we're only. I don't think he was, but as I said, actually, I mean, they're rated very similar. One's a 7.1, one's a 7. I mean, but let's say. Well, you reckon how much extra time, guys, do you reckon this is going to go to? 5, 7? 5, 6, 7? I mean, two of his three shots, one was right of the keeper, but one hit of the keeper. Made to say probably would have hit the crossbar anyway, but it is. And I can't remember the third, but. Yeah, as I said, I mean, I didn't see it that way. You saw it that way, and that's fair enough. I don't, but yeah, watch this one, Cole. Oh, you see, just seen the replay. He caught it. Nice. Ideas, right? Yeah, no, every, no, no fouls within 20, 25 yards. And I love you too, Colin. I don't, as I say, we see parts of the game differently, and that's 7 minutes of hell. Yeah, I think most Arsenal fans were looking for 1, 2, 3. And finally, Fleming gets a card. Yeah, a long time, Emerson. And you're going to have another 2 minutes onto that from this. Trossard down with a rib injury, it looks like. Yeah, well, you're going to get to about 100 minutes here, aren't we? So 8 minutes left, I reckon. We just got to keep this ball and keep control now. So high ball. Yeah, sensible. Yeah, yeah, he does catch him just, but yeah, I think that's probably right. Who was your? I think it was to waste time. So it might have picked it up or not, but I agree with Declan Rice's player of the match. Who was your player of the match? Five minutes to go, I reckon. It depends on how long Tierney wants to. Go, Martinelli! Go! Go! Oh! Well done, Walker. Yeah, a little bit of a clever by Walker at the end there, but yeah, get back up the pitch. We don't want to be defending. Well done, defended by Yeah, I think I'd be interested in that too. Bye, Shy. Yeah, so I mean, well, we got what 2-3 minutes. Yeah, but that's experience, isn't it? Yeah, John, the Walker bossing nearly that's experience for you. 98, 99. No, lovely. Go, Djokovic. You've got 2 minutes. Mm-hmm. Last minute's down in that corner. Sensible, keep it in that corner. Oh, lovely bomber. I don't think you should be playing it. Yeah. Yes! That's it. Full time. 90. Yeah. Don't think many other keepers have had. Only Schmeichel with one better. Thank you, Emerson. Yeah. See you Sunday, mate. Ben White telling the kill habits he's lucky here is a bit high. Yeah, I'll be staying for a lap of appreciation with you if you guys want to stay around. But one game from glory. One game from glory. Salas Perk Sunday. Hopefully we don't have to worry about it, but I'm expecting us to have to worry about it. Yeah, that's right, Colin. I mean, I mean, we're so close. I'm looking forward to this lap of honour and the speech by Arteta. It'd be, I mean, I think most of the anxiety. Sunday will be how I mean, it is a good stat, isn't it? We're standing around listening to Arteta now. It'd be Emirates State empty, and I can understand that it's a tough night getting back. But thank you, Ange. Thank you, everyone who's contributed in chat, who's watching, who's liked. It's been a long one, but and it's been a long day. But I'm going to stay here and see if we get what we hear from Arteta, and that's our last home game of the season. Sign off with a win, and that's not a bad home season. I mean, what's it? I want to have a quick check at a couple other stats, but so I mean it'd be interesting. 24 wins. One less draw than City. Yeah, I mean, it'd be tight. I mean, we're not going to be. It's not going to be easy on Sunday. We know that. We know we've got to get the job done and get over the line. We can't rely on City to drop points, but you never rely on anyone else anyway. And I will see if there's anything interesting in this chat, and we'll see what comes of it. But I'm going to stay here until we see if we get any real in-depth coverage of this final day of the season, which I'd like to see. I mean, I'll give you a few stats while we're waiting, because I think it's only fair that we see what the stats that actually ended up at. So 61% to 39%, 1.3 XG to 0.21. I don't really take much notice of that. 13 shots to 5, 3 on target to 0, 38 touches in their box to their 7. We had one big chance, missed no big chances. They had 0. 440 passes to 254, 86% to 78. 510 to 325 passes, 277 in their half. They only had 89 in ours. 43% accurate long balls, 2 accurate crosses, 22 throws, 38 touches in their box to their 7. They had 3 yellows, we had 1. They committed 16 fouls, we committed 7. We won 47 to 42 duels, 35 ground duels to their 32, 12 aerial duels to their 10. They had 1 more successful dribble than us. They had 21 tackles to our 17, 8 interceptions to 2, 3 blocks to 1, 22 clearances to 12. Their keeper made 2 saves. They didn't have to make a save. And on the site, I get those stats from Saka as a start man of the match at 8. Declan Rice was an 8. Kai Havertz was an 8. And everyone else was sort of around about a 7. I think he only for Subamendi, Martinelli, even David Raya. What was David Raya? He was a 7. He jumped up, but he didn't really do much. Have much to do. Gyökeres 6.3. Mascara 6.7. So all quite close. Yeah, I'm waiting for that call. Before I shut this down, I just want to talk to see what they say. He says, and so, do you think we get over the line against Palace? I do. I back this team to keep a clean sheet and I mean, João Pedro isn't in the Brazil World Cup squad. Let's see who was included. Right, so let's see. Let's have a look, see if I can find it. No, still no, but no, I haven't found it, but we know Silver. I haven't seen the full list yet. I suppose it'll come up. but we'll see. I mean, I think we played well. 60,000 Emerson saying on the crowd. All right, guys, I won't close this down because I don't think we're going to get Arteta's thing. Thank you for... Don't scare us to death, Colin, on Sunday, is it? I think that's more like it. He said, don't bore us to death. Go and take it. Yeah, I still think we don't be cautious and we don't give anything away, but yeah, but let's see what Carragher comes up with. I don't expect too much in hope of it. And nothing on or around the goalkeeper this time. It was just great delivery, great leap. Thank you, Colin. And that last little essay was more effective. Great match, great Watchalong. Thank you. All right, bye guys. Thank you for everything, and we'll see you on Sunday.